Virgin Season 1 Episode 5 is a whirlwind of emotions, awkward moments, and genuine breakthroughs as four adults in their 30s and 40s continue their journey toward intimacy, love, and self-acceptance. This episode is a perfect example of why the show has become such a hit. It's honest, funny, sometimes cringy, and always deeply human. The cast, Deanne, Alex, Rhasha, and Sonali, each face their own unique challenges, but what unites them is the courage to step outside their comfort zones and confront the fears and insecurities that have kept them from experiencing sex and deeper relationships. If you're looking for a full recap and ending explained for Virgin's Episode 5, you're in the right place. The episode opens with Deanne nervously preparing for a cold plunge event, a metaphor for the emotional leap she's been taking lately. She's excited about Alex, a guy she met recently, but is also anxious about revealing her inexperience. Is he going to run away when he finds out I don't have sexual experience? She wonders. The tension is real, and Deanne's vulnerability is palpable. She's torn between wanting to move forward and fearing rejection. When Alex tries to kiss her, she pulls away, leaving him confused and unsure where they stand. Deanne's inner monologue is relatable for anyone who's ever felt caught between desire and anxiety. Meanwhile, Alex is dealing with his own set of challenges. After being friend-zoned by Andrea, he's trying to stay positive and keep putting himself out there. His sisters and friends encourage him, reminding him that dating is a process and that he shouldn't get discouraged. Alex's honesty about wanting his first time to be meaningful, not just a box to check, is refreshing. He's matched with Lauren, a single mom with a great smile and a sense of humor that matches his own. Their second date is a big step. Alex brings Lauren to meet his sisters, a sign of how much he values family and how seriously he's taking this connection. The nerves are high, but Lauren fits in well, and the chemistry is obvious. Still, Alex struggles with when and how to reveal that he's a virgin, not wanting to scare Lauren off or make things awkward. Rhasha's journey this episode is all about breaking down walls and challenging her own expectations. After a divorce that left her feeling unworthy and embarrassed, she's been quick to dismiss potential partners who don't fit her ideal. Her therapist, Dr. Tai, calls her out for holding everyone to impossible standards and for letting past trauma dictate her present. Rhasha admits that she's been using pornography and fantasy to create an unrealistic image of what intimacy should be, and that she's been protecting herself by pushing people away. Dr. Tai encourages her to practice intimacy not just with romantic partners, but with friends and family, to build trust and openness. Rhasha takes this advice to heart, deciding to give a new guy, William, another chance even though he canceled on her twice. She's also preparing for a trip to an adults-only resort with her friend Jessica. A huge leap for someone who's never had sex and is nervous about her body and desires. Sonali's storyline is perhaps the most emotionally raw. She's working with Wayne, a sex surrogate, to overcome deep-seated fears about physical intimacy. As an Indian woman, Sonali feels immense cultural pressure and shame around sex, and even the idea of touching herself is uncomfortable. Wayne is patient and professional, helping Sonali explore what intimacy means beyond just sex. After a tense conversation, Sonali asks Wayne for a professional back massage, a huge step for her. The experience is both nerve-wracking and liberating. Sonali feels safe, present, and even a little bit hopeful that she might one day enjoy sexual pleasure. The breakthrough is significant, and Wayne acknowledges how far she's come in letting her guard down and being open to new experiences. The episode's centerpiece is Deanne's blind date on the live comedy show, Updating. Her matchmaker, Tammy, signs her up for the event, which puts singles on stage in front of an audience, blindfolded, to meet and interact with potential partners. Deanne is terrified but determined to push herself. The hosts, Harrison and Brandon, are supportive but also eager to get some spicy content for the crowd. Deanne's honesty about being a 35-year-old virgin shocks the audience, but also earns her respect for her vulnerability. When she finally meets her date, Conrad, the chemistry is instant. He's emotionally available, wants kids, and is open to waiting for the right person. The audience is rooting for them, and when the blindfolds come off, both Deanne and Conrad are pleasantly surprised by each other's looks and personalities. They both give a thumbs up, signaling mutual interest, and Deanne admits that Conrad might be the kind of guy she could finally take the next step with. Back at the adults-only resort, Rhasha and Jessica are greeted by a world of naked people, hot tubs, and a Candyland for adults. Rhasha is both excited and overwhelmed, but she's determined to be open to new experiences. She texts William inviting him to join her, and is nervous about what he'll think. Jessica encourages her to give herself permission to explore, and Rhasha repeats the affirmation, "I'm going to give myself permission to explore new things." The resort is a symbol of her willingness to step outside her comfort zone and embrace her sexuality, even if she's not sure where it will lead. Alex's date with Lauren goes well, and he's thrilled to have found someone who makes him feel comfortable and excited about the future. He fantasizes about losing his virginity to her, but knows he needs to take things slow and not put too much pressure on himself or the relationship. Lauren appreciates Alex's humor and kindness, and the episode ends with both of them feeling hopeful about what's next. Sonali's journey culminates in a session with a priestess healer, another step in her quest to overcome her barriers to intimacy. She's willing to try anything to be able to have sex and experience pleasure, and the episode ends with her feeling stronger, braver, and more optimistic than ever. The ending of Virgins episode 5 is all about hope, growth, and the realization that intimacy is about more than just sex. Each cast member has taken a big step forward. Deanne by opening up on stage and connecting with Conrad, Alex by introducing Lauren to his family and being honest about his feelings, Rhasha by embracing new experiences and giving William a chance, and Sonali by allowing herself to be vulnerable and receive touch. The episode doesn't tie everything up in a neat bow. There are still plenty of challenges ahead, but it's clear that everyone is moving closer to the love and connection they crave. Virgins episode 5 is a celebration of awkwardness, courage, and the messy, beautiful process of self-discovery. It's a reminder that it's never too late to change, to try something new, or to let someone in. Whether you're a late bloomer or just someone looking for a little inspiration, this episode proves that the journey to intimacy is different for everyone, and that's what makes it so powerful.